Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from September 9th through the 11th, 2022. This is for Libra last shuffle. Libra, what we have is Angels of the Four Directions. We have Deception. I would say this, that there may be some blessings happening in your life in disguise. Okay? There may be some energy where you may see, I would say this, right? Deception is sucky, but I almost get the feeling that there are people that are talking around you, maybe about you, and they may be planning something, but in a good way, like maybe a surprise for you. They may be planning to do something very, something for you here. Five of Swords. I think too. I'm gonna say this. I don't even know that this is a good thing, but it's a blessing in disguise. But it sucks a little bit, I would say. Okay, because if the Five of Swords and the Sun is here, I think that people are going to take a little bit more risk and say things out of turn. Let me just go here. Let me just do this. I just got to do this. Okay, I will say this. What I'm getting off of this whole vibe is that there may be people at your job, or people not even at your job, just people in your life. They may be talking about you behind your back, right? And it's almost as though they kind of get, you know how you get comfortable doing something foul, and they may think that you don't ever hear them because they may have slipped up and said something in your presence before and you didn't catch it. You may have caught it. But you just like whatever, whatever they're talking about. But this looks like they finally kind of get comfortable, and they take a risk and say something. And what they say, it may be in your home or around your home or about your home. And what this looks like is that they are going to, Spirit is going to reveal it. This is all the angels' work. The angels are trying to shed light on those around you that are very selfish, that they throw rocks and hide their hands. They're the opportunists, the type that pretend to be your friend. In reality, they're very insecure. And so there's deception here, where also that's one aspect. I will say that's one aspect. The angels are also not probably. They want you to see that naysaying is just something to thwart you. It's something to injure you so that you don't take a risk. So all that stuff, maybe somebody's around you going, I don't know, Libra, I don't know if you should do that. I don't know if this is good for you. And it's almost like the angels want you to ignore the naysaying, okay? And also to start thinking about yourself. You are a winner. You are a victor. You know what I mean? You're a survivor. You make things happen for yourself, right? I have to say, I swear I'm getting this energy like they're fierce about it. They're fierce about you. And they're saying to me that you need to stop listening to these people. They're purposely trying to trigger you so that you don't take a leap of faith on something. They're trying to make sure they're deceiving you. There's a lot of naysaying, and it may even be your own self remembering things that were said to you or about you that you are taking in and going, yeah, this is probably, not going to work out for me, kind of thing. Maybe even revealing flaws about yourself. And you know what? Flaws are nothing. Everybody has something. You know what the only thing flaws are? I'm going to tell you. We are all learning. We learn when we grow up to be conformists. The children, when you're a child and a baby and a child, you don't notice differences. All you care about, like, think about it. Say your mom is missing an arm. You don't see a mom missing an arm. You see a mom, right? And then you go to school and you start to learn to conform. They teach you what's different, what's the same. What they try to teach you, contrasting, contrasting. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm losing my thoughts because, of course, retrograde, my words are always jumbled and I can't help it. And I'm trying really hard. I'm asking Spirit, please give me the clarity. But That's something, that's a learned behavior, always noticing similarities and differences. And so this is about your flaws may be highlighted to you simply because someone else said, oh, you're different, or you're, this or that. And it may have seemed like, gosh, all eyes on me, and everyone's kind of pointing out something that's wrong with me, kind of thing. These things stuck with you, it looks like. And it could even be that someone actually saying it currently or has said it very in the recent past. But this all looks like this. Everyone is meant to be unique. Every difference is something, a triumph in another person, truly, because that is what we were meant to have. That's why we were given the gift of free will. We were given this beautiful gift of being unique. No one is you. I don't care if you have Libra in your chart and you've got all the same placements. You were born at a different time in a different time zone. You were born in a different thing altogether. Even twins have differing energies, you know what I mean? So everyone is different, and they're supposed to be. So there's a lot of things here where I'm seeing triggered. I'm seeing, being shunned for being different, or not just shunned per se, ignored maybe, or talked about or gossiped about. But that is what makes us who we are. Everything is necessary. Everything is meant. There's no such thing as a bad sign. There's no such thing as a bad thing. Like when people single out certain things and go, oh, they're autistic and they have ADHD or something. That is something, that's a blessing. Do you know how special some people are when they have a different way of looking at life? You learn a lot more by just talking to them, kind of thing. It's very important. It's very important. I just have to say that because I'm seeing something where you may not even want to do or embark on something because you may feel triggered by your differences, singled out by something. Ascendant Masters, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups. This is about learning from the past, learning that you can do or be anything you want to be. Those rejections were blessings. All rejections that you ever went through were blessings. You may not have understood why. You may have been one of those people that had their head in the clouds, but you learned so much from it, from all that you have experienced. So this is about your wisdom. And you may be afraid that you may. I'm gonna tell you something. Oprah said something one time, and I was like, Oprah is nuts. She says, you know what? People are afraid of success. And I was like, let me change the channel. No one's afraid of success. I mean, who really is? But this is you being afraid of that your wishes will come true. The fear is that things will actually happen for you. And I think a lot of it, oh gosh. The fear is that you may, it's almost like it'll break your heart in some way. I think a lot of your wishes are, it's like you may have gotten comfortable in this energy of being in the background, but there's a fear that things are going to happen for you. There's a fear that things are going to happen for you. But I almost feel like the fear is more so be careful what you wish for fear. Like that it's something things may happen for you, but then it may be bad for other people if something happens for you. Not that you're wishing for the worst thing for other people, but you may be wishing for something, and another person may also, it's like someone you care about may also be going for the same thing, but you get it. And so it's like, yay, I got it, but the person I loved isn't going to get whatever. And it may be that too. People, it's like getting what you want. You may lose all the people around you too, because it may be that they are around you because they like the fact that you are different and that you may not, you know what I mean? Like you never really do much, kind of thing. Well, Libra usually doesn't, blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, but then you turn into this star, and they're telling you, don't let anybody talk you out of your success. Take that risk. The risk is worth taking. The sun is here. The Queen of Wands is here. Things that are supposed to resonate with you will resonate with you. And sometimes you do have to stand alone. And I think that's what the angels want you to see. Standing alone is not a bad thing. And maybe that is the fear, is that if I get what I want, I'm going to be alone. And that's not true. You will always, what resonates with you is coming towards you regardless. So there's that, right? You could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, lots of water. Aries or Leo, lots of fire as well, but I'm seeing more fire in your chart. So this would be your oppositional energy or your complementary energy coming through. letting you know that it is okay to take a risk on something that you've already contemplated over and over and over again. Go for it, all right? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.